Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. We have got a rarity today, rare and desirable. This 1967 Plymouth GTX has a 440 Magnum, a 4-speed, and a 354 Dana rear end, and that's the way it was born. Now, they only made 680 GTX convertibles total. Any configuration, motors, transmission, they made 680 total. About 25% were 4-speeds. So not only is the 4-speed more desirable, but in a muscle car, 4-speed's more desirable. It's desirable and rare. So a couple hundred, 200-300, 440 4-speeds were made. How many exist on this planet today? Go to volocars.com. That's where you can read the specs, study all the pictures. You will find a price tag on every collector car we have for sale, along with a monthly finance option as well. That's at volocars.com. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon. We have a steady stream of new cars being posted on a regular basis. But for right now, that top's down. Join me. Let's go for a spin. All right, this here is just a good, solid, authentic car. I don't think I mentioned its numbers matching throughout. The codes, the dates line up, the fender tag matches the car. So all that's good. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Underneath the car appears to be rock solid original. The floor pans, the rockers, the frame rails, all of that looked untouched to me. Now, with that being said, it's not a rotisserie restored. It's not polished underneath, but really solid floors. The suspension, chassis, steering components, they're all clean. They're not rusted, they're not caked with grease, they're clean, but they're not brand new either. But it does look like bushings and springs and different things have been replaced. So suspension and steering replaced as needed. We drove the car. Someone brought it down for me from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, about an hour away, and it drove really well coming here. So it's got dual exhaust, like a factory type exhaust, has the oval chrome tips coming out the back. That's authentic, that's original. It's drum brakes all the way around. The e-brake assembly is hooked up. You look up at the motor, it's clean. Oil pan, the motor, it's all real clean. The casting codes that are right on the block says it's a 67 440 engine. The 4-speed transmission is also a correct transmission. The casting number says it's correct, and the date that's on there lines up real well with this car as well. So very confident the motor and transmission are the original. Now, because it's a 4-speed, they come with a Dana, the heavier duty rear end. So it's a Dana rear end, 354 Sure Grip gears. They did put a chrome cover on it. So yeah, underneath is a nice car. Now let's check out the body. The GTXs come with the dual scoops on the hood, and the body is looking real nice and straight, no damage, fits nice. It's all nice along here, smooth, square, lines up real good, smooth and square. This nice body line around the wheel well, all the contour, all of it's nice and straight. It's not wavy or sculpted. This all lines up nice. So the body is looking really good. The body is real nice. Now here's where they rubbed through the paint or did a little touch up right there. So the paint job we'll talk more about in a minute, but the body itself, very, very good. No issues with the body. I didn't see any bad body work. I didn't see any rust, no damage. It's very straight. Now, with that said, it probably 20, 25-year-old paint job. Might have only been painted one time. I don't know. The paint job shows really well. You stand here, it's smooth, it's glossy, but there's minor imperfections. Here's a little scratch, the little touch-up. They brush touched a little spot right here. So it's not going to be a pristine show car, but I wouldn't be embarrassed to go to any car show, cruise night. It presents itself really well. Here's a little imperfection in the paint there. It is the original color, very creative name. They call it yellow. And this car came with red line tires, which is on the tag. That's what GTX part of the package was. Except these are upgraded with radial red line tires, the Magnum 500 wheels in good shape. The windshield is very clear, but I can't say it's new. It has some really, really light wiper marks, few little nicks. Mild wear on the door handle. I'd say it's a 7 out of 10. Tail lights, tail panel, all of this. The whole car is all just very good. None of it's new. It's not a pristine nut and bolt restored car, but this is not beat up. It's not rusted or pitted. I'm sure the bumper's been re-chromed. Has the chrome pop-up gas cap, probably the original. It's not pitted, but it has freckles in the chrome. The stainless trim is a little wear, but it's straight. Wing window pillars are nice. The mirror has freckles. So a lot of original qualities. Here's a safety inspection from 1994. The car was in Missouri. There is a stone chip right here. Belvedere GTX 440 right in the hood ornament there. The grille, good original. Bumper is shiny. Bumpers have probably been replated, both of them. Other than that, I think it's original. Car's been resprayed one time. And again, upgraded radial tires. So now, why don't we open it up, see what it's like inside. All right, trunk pops right open. And again, like the rest of the car, it's very respectable. The paint is very good. The weather strip is very good. This carpet, someone did cut this carpet. Did a nice job, better than I would have done. Has this nice insulation. I like this better than a rubber mat. If you do get moisture or condensation, I think this breathes better. Real solid trunk floor. It certainly looks to be the original. It does have a spare hidden underneath there. There's the base for the jack. And then there's the jack assembly right there. So especially considering this is a convertible, that's a really nice trunk floor. They always rust out in these Mopars. And I didn't talk about the convertible top. It is a power top. It's black. It's in very good shape. You can see pictures of that on our website. The door jambs are painted very nicely. The weather strips are in good shape. Door panels are in excellent shape. Kind of has that Western embossed pattern on the door panels. It's the same on the seats too. The armrest is good. The trim is painted nice. The whole dash area is just nice. It's not, dash pad's not cracked. This is not cut or broken or modified. It does have the original radio still. This knob is loose, but it is the matching knob. See, it matches the lighter. This one's missing the insert. I'm going to put this in the glove box so it doesn't get lost. Glove box liner is real good. So again, not beat up, not abused. The light works under the dash. But this right here is what makes it all worthwhile, is Hurst 4-speed. It's the original style shifter. Carpet's really good, but it's convertible. It gets a little sun faded. Steering wheel's real nice. The seats are in really nice shape, and there's that, I'll call it a Western pattern. The back of the seat, chrome trim, it's all real good. It does have seat belts front and back. That wasn't even required yet, I don't think, in 67. Interior lights work. Does have some aftermarket speakers here. Neatly put in, you barely notice them. So overall, again, just like the outside, just very good, maintained, preserved condition. Visors are nice, the mirror is nice. None of it's new, but none of it's poor either. I guess unabused is the best way, because I've had cars that look great and they're just thrown together. That's not the case with this one. So 440 Magnum engine makes 375 horsepower. And on this pad right here, you probably won't be able to read it, but there's a 440 and then there's a HP that for high performance. There's also a letter C, which dates it to a 1967. So all the numbers and codes line up to tell us this is the correct motor for this car. They did put an Edelbrock intake and an Edelbrock carburetor on it. It has an electric choke. Pretty certain the chrome valve covers are correct. Has correct exhaust manifolds. And look at all the components. They're all nice and tidy. Here's the washer fluid bottle. It is hooked up. It has both horns. We do have a chrome alternator. We do have a fan shroud, the right cap. Does have power brakes. Wiper motor looks good. Now the whole engine bay is nice clean metal. I don't see damage or repairs. And then we got the original fender tag right here, which I did decode the tag. And this was born a yellow 4-speed. The tag actually tells you it was a 4-speed Dana 354 rear end. So born like you see it. Trunk shuts real nice. I just shut that door over there. It shut really well. See how this one here does. Unlike the car in the movie Tommy Boy, where he has a metal gate for a door. So yeah, this is a pretty rare, pretty desirable car. GTX 440 4-speed Posi convertible. Rare, limited edition, and very good overall condition. Go to volocars.com. I just gave you my impression. Salesmen can answer your questions. They can even get this delivered to your door, and they can help you finance it as well. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon. I can tell you we got some great stuff lined up. Thanks for watching.